Hello YouTubers, this is Cessna Ace back again with another vinyl video. This one part 2 in my series of videos showing my 7-inch vinyl collection. I'm going to start with one that has a picture sleeve. Christine McVeigh or McVie, Love Will Show Us How. And side B has The Challenge. Okay, back in the heyday of vinyl, a lot of groups releasing stuff on flexi discs. The supergroups especially, you would find some of their material released in flexi discs, and they were then sold out of vending machines. This was true in the US of the Beatles, and in Europe there are flexi discs of ABBA. I also found them a lot in magazines. Flexi disc. This one obviously came out of a Time Life publication of some kind. Feels safe to say. Now, you're not going to be able to read it if I push in on it, but it says here, place coin if sound sheet slips. Slips. If the weight of the tone arm was too heavy, then the platter would turn and the record wouldn't. So you would have to weight it down with a coin. Okay, this is for jukeboxes only. Go West, side A, Tracks of My Tears. And side B, One Way Street. Okay, on the Columbia label, Montgomery Gentry, Lonely and Gone. And on the B side, Hillbilly Shoes. Dolly Parton, side A, To Daddy. And side B, PMS Blues. Another picture sleeve from Capitol Records, George Clinton, double uh-oh, or uh-oh, or something along those lines. And on the flip side, Bangladesh. That won't come off. But when I played it, it played fine, so go figure. Okay, I love this group. This is a group that did a really awesome song on the Three Little Pigs. It's been included in one of Dr. Demento's many 2 CD disc box sets, of novelty tunes. The group is called Green Jelly. Now, side one of this is called Anarchy in the UK. However, it has nothing to do with anarchy in the UK. It starts off, I'll give you a clue. It starts off, Anarchy in Bedrock. Twitch, twitch. It's a much higher pitch. And on the B side, Green Jelly theme song. Do, 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 Rachel sucks. Okay. That is repeated often within that song. Poor Rachel. I don't even know who she's supposed to be. Willie Nelson. Still is still moving to me. And Valentine. Daryl Dodd. Friends don't drive friends. And that's just me. One with a picture sleeve. Vesta with Sweet Sweet Love. And then It's You is on the B-side on A&M. And a picture of the album it's from. Well, you can notice ring wear on the B-side, but not on the A side. It's not as well, not as noticeable. Joe White, Joy White, maybe in Mayberry. Maybe a reference to the Andy Griffith Show. Mayberry RFD, its sequel or follow-up series. Maybe. And the flip side, Little Tears. Vern Gosdin, right in the wrong direction. And the flip side, Tanguinary, I guess. That's Tanqueray. Okay, Olivia Newton-John. Magic from the Xanadu movie. The soundtrack album did a lot better than the film did. Because the soundtrack album spawned a number of hit singles. Okay, Ricky Van Shelton, Slam That Door. And Just As I Am. Barbra Streisand. Really, well, it doesn't matter, I guess. I guess it does, because this is the A side. I know because on the reference number after The numbers is an A. Ordinary miracles. The reason why I said it probably doesn't make much difference is the B-side has Ordinary Miracles live version. And I started to put it back in upside down. Okay, this next one's a hoot. And at one point I tried to find this song on YouTube and failed miserably. It's not on a label, which makes me think it's a vanity release. However, plastered all over it is for adults only and not for airplay. It's a song by Tom Lane called Donut Song. And it uses the F word that rhymes with puck about 16 times. I don't know if you can be able to see it. You can't. I think I'm too close to the light. Above where it says for adults only, it says, where they would put the publishing information. It says, who's got publisher? And then, strangely, on the B side, is an instrumental version, but it has the same warnings for adults only, not for airplay. Couldn't play the instrumental version? That is really weird. This is one of those records I came across that had never been played, and when I came across it, I could not believe it. Sounds great. Okay, this is a UK release. The White Stripes. With Blue Orchard and The Nurse. Blue Orchard and The Nurse. Okay. I can't read that. Survivor. I can read that. I can't hold back, and on the other side, I see you in everyone. But they have Survivor in cursive, and my dyslexia was not cooperating with me. Okay, Surface. The First Time. And Closer Than Friends on the other side. I think I have 3 or 4 of these somewhere. The Tom Tom Club. The Man with the Four-Way Hips. Well, I think I have at least 3 copies. With picture sleeves. In the same condition. On the Sire label. This one is marked promotion not for sale. Okay, Rod Stewart. Tonight I'm yours. Don't hurt me. And on the other side, Tora, 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 out with the boys. That can't be right. Well, yes it was. Missing persons. Destination unknown. Same on the other side. No Way Out is on the flip side. This is a really cool song by Paul Simon, Allergies. Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel. This is a UK release. US releases are 99.999% of the time pressed in the US. The rare exceptions being releases that were pressed in Mexico for the US Spanish-speaking market. But even then, a lot of those are or were manufactured in the US. Just when you find one that says made in UK, it wasn't a US release. Nick Lowe, Dave Edmunds, saying the Everly Brothers, Take a Message to Mary, Crying in the Rain, Poor Jenny, and When Will I Be Loved? Aha, see? Two, two tracks per side. Melba Moore, Keeping My Lover Satisfied. And Keeping My Lover Satisfied, instrumental. Okay. I'm not going to try and pronounce the group, but the song is called Lose It. inside AA, getting the corners. It's weird. I say that because I'm probably mistaken, but this is a fairly recent release. I don't recall where I got it, but it appears to have been released in 2010. Or could that be some sort of number like a zip code? This wasn't made in Lisbon. See, I don't know. Only being able to speak English, I'm handicapped. Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. The flip side has Wild in the Street. Okay, on the fantasy label, this would be Pleasure from 1980. Yearnin' Burnin'. And Law of the Raw. Okay, Billy Ocean, Loverboy. And on the other side, Loverboy dub mix. And I'm going to end with Child, you're too young to be doing that. Put that down. Van Halen. Jump. Until next time, stay awesome. And side B, One-Way Street. Okay, on the Columbia label, Montgomery Gentry, Lonely and Gone. And on the B side, Hillbilly Shoes. I would have rated if I push in on it. But it says here, place coin if sound sheet slips. Slips. If the weight of the tone arm was too heavy, then the platter would turn and the record wouldn't. So you would have to weight it down with a coin. Okay, this is for jukeboxes only. Go West, Side A, Tracks of My Tears. Dolly Parton, Side A, To Daddy. And Side B, PMS Blues. Hello YouTubers, this is Cessna Ace back again with another vinyl video. This one part 2 in my series of videos showing my 7-inch vinyl collection. I'm going to start with one that has a picture sleeve. Christine McVeigh or McVie, Love Will Show Us How. And side B has The Challenge. Okay, back in the heyday of vinyl, you had a lot of groups releasing stuff on flexi discs. The supergroups especially, you would find some of their material released in flexi discs, and they were then sold out of vending machines. This was true in the US of the Beatles, and in Europe there are flexi discs of ABBA. I also found them a lot in magazines. Flexi disc. This one obviously came out of a Time Life publication of some kind. Feels safe to say. Now, you're not going to be